Hi, I'm Rachel West, and I just wanted to make a few extra points. I mean, we really want to emphasize, the whole issue of safety. It's really key to this bill, and the decriminalization is really on the agenda in the U.S. and internationally. There's growing support for it. And I was recently in the UK at a symposium in the UK Parliament where they were discussing how to improve safety for sex workers and how decriminalization actually does that. And this bill would really help sex workers because criminalization makes sex workers vulnerable to violence, and it increases rape and violence and forces prostitution underground. And violence against sex workers, as people know, is really rife, including serial murderers who operate with impunity because women are afraid to go to the police for to report arrests, to report violence. Decriminalization would also enhance health, as sex workers could access services which they can't do now. And criminalization encourages all kinds of discriminatory policies. In California, there was a policy where sex workers could not receive compensation for rape. It was a statewide program that excluded sex workers from getting compensation for rape. We had to challenge that, and we organized a statewide campaign to get that regulation repealed. And we actually won and got a lot of support from people all around the state of California who were horrified that such discrimination exists. So it would really help end discrimination against sex workers. It would also end criminal records, which prevent sex workers from getting other jobs and keep sex workers in prostitution. And it would allow police time and resources to go into really going after violent crime, serious crimes such as rape, sexual assault, and trafficking, instead of into the endless decoy operations, stings, street sweeps, none of which are effective in reducing prostitution or have any effect on the violence against sex workers. The last point, it would also diminish the racial profiling which goes on all across the U.S. It's communities of colors who are targeted under prostitution and trafficking enforcement. And 42% of arrests, all prostitution arrests in the U.S. are black people who are being arrested for prostitution, black women, whereas only 13.2% of the population in the U.S. is black. So definitely racial profiling going on. And we think this bill is forward-looking. It's going to help change, if it passes, it'll help change the climate of violence and abuse under which sex workers suffer. So we think it's really important and really forward-looking, and we really hope legislators will support it today. Thanks.